Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? Today we are going to discuss the ongoing trade war between USA and China and CPEC's importance in this war. USA, as you know, had long been the world superpower. They had been dominating in economic matters of the world. But since 2013, China has started to take the lead. Now they are giving tough competition to USA, but still in GDP, China is way behind. Although in export, China is competing well, but in GDP, still it is behind and it is finding tough competition against USA and Japan. Because one of the problem of China is that it has very long trade routes, and if you look at China's export route to Europe, it's very long one. It has to pass through many ports, takes many weeks for its imports and exports. So that's why this gives a competitive disadvantage to China. So China has come with a brilliant idea, a multi-trillion dollar project of one belt one road. Under this project, China is developing different economic corridors like going through Mongolia and Russia. Another you can see going through to Central Asian states and going Far East and Eurasia. And then you see a road emerging from China towards Bangladesh, Myanmar, India, and to further south, if you see, it is a road is going towards Malaysia as well. So all these roads are very important for China's future plans. But amongst them, CPEC, the road going through Pakistan, is very important not only for China but also for Pakistan and is considered to be a game changer. So the trade war in future relies on its success. China has been working and investing a lot to develop ports in different countries under its influence and giving a lot of financial, technical support to develop those ports. But nothing comes free of cost. This is called debt trap diplomacy. Mean if you take too much loans, too much support from a country, then you feel bound to oblige them. And same happened with Sri Lanka and Pakistan as well, because when Sri Lanka was unable to pay its debt, so it gave its port to China on 99 years lease. And same is the case with Pakistan, because returning loan is difficult, so Pakistan has given its Gwadar port on 40 years lease. And the China has also established some of its military bases in some ports developed by it. So all this will increase the influence and the dominance of the China in whole this region. And but still CPEC is going to play very important role in all these goals of China. As we can see, the traditional route of China's imports or exports, because when if China has to compete USA, Japan's economies, it needs to improve its transport, supplies, imports and exports. And CPEC gives a very short route to China from Middle East and Africa, and so it can easily import raw materials and oil from these areas, or can export its products to Middle East and Africa, which will give it a competitive advantage over other economies. And another regional power, India, is not happy on this development, because they see themselves as a growing emerging power of the region and the leader of the region. So that's why they are working hard. They are investing in Iran, in Chabahar port in Iran. They are developing on it to reduce the impact of the Gwadar port and CPEC. That's why they have spent a lot of money, and Chabahar port is being considered a competitor to CPEC, but still Gwadar and CPEC remain the game changer in the region, because the location of Gwadar is very suitable and this is world's largest deep sea port. So it brings a lot of benefit to Pakistan and China, and it also reduces China's distance mean thousands of miles and kilometers, and it gives a competitive edge over Japan and USA. So this is going to play very important role in future trade wars. And also CPEC brings a lot of benefits to Pakistan, a lot of trade, a lot of funds, technological assistance, industrial zones, jobs, etc. Thank you very much for watching it. I will wait for your feedback. Stay safe. Allah Hafiz.